We definitely are no longer just constrained or limited to the Altice footprint when it comes to media data and advertising. If you recall, Andy, this whole thing started many years ago with Cablevision doing data-driven, audience-based, addressable television. And basically, we wanted to level the playing field between digital experience, buying targeted audience, with TV experience, buying audience. We've successfully done that for several years. We were one of the first MSOs to deploy across all their footprint an addressable platform. We've done very well there. Our ambitions took us to consider adding to the TV addressable capability a digital addressable capability. We said, if we can identify households that fall within a certain segment and reach them on TV in an addressable way, why not also complement that with digital? So we've done that with a company called Audience Partners within our footprint in Cablevision. We've done that, we've tested it, it went really, really well. And our clients started asking us an additional question. Well, if you can find the households, reach them across these two screens, can you measure that they get exposed or not? We've done that. So Altice acquires Cablevision. Altice is an entrepreneurial company, very passionate about doing things, doing them big, doing them right, and doing them for the good reason to support the clients. So we were tasked to figure out how do we take what we've done very well in our footprint and take it at a national level and put that technology or partner with our MSO partners and put that technology in their hands so they can do it as well. So fast forward a year later, after the Altice acquisitions, we went and bought Audience Partners. Audience Partners is deployed across multiple MSOs today, so we can quickly take that capability across the MSO partners, around 45, 50 million homes in the US. And we were missing one piece. Well, we had TV inventory in Altice footprint. Now we have digital across the US. We wanted that TV piece to be across the US. Hence, we acquired Place Media, which is a leader in the TV programmatic that partners with almost 50 cable networks and 11 MSOs of the top 15. So we completed the ecosystem now, and we're ready to go take on bigger challenges and deliver targeted advertising at a multi-screen level across the US. We have two types of inventories. For those brands who command higher premium or request high value quality type inventory on TV as well as on digital, we have that in the context of television type inventory across the US, as well as digital with Teads. Teads is another entity that Altice Global acquired. Altice has a premium digital inventory from an outstream and display perspective, and it is very welcomed for those advertisers who do great business on TV to extend into digital. So the second tier is those who just want an audience impression regardless of which inventory it runs at. And that we also access it through Place Media at a national level. So let's say these are the long tail networks. We create an audience, we target them on long tail networks, which are still very valuable impressions.
What are long tail networks?
Network from a television perspective, there are network 30 or 40 all the way to 500. Mm-hmm. These are the long tail networks, not the premium type of networks, not the top 40. If you can find an impression that reaches a specific target segment, that impression is a valuable impression regardless of where it is in the ecosystem. We leverage data to find those impressions across all that long tail inventory. We do the same on digital. So we go outside the top premium, yet safe and brand safe kind of digital inventory, and we bundle a subprime kind of inventory play. So two types, premium and subpremium. It all starts with the data. If you want to get into the game of attribution and the right way of attribution is not measurement. Measurement is that people get exposed. Attribution, did they convert or did they take an action? Did they watch a show? That attribution needs a very solid and high quality data. We, as Cablevision, previously started by building the foundation of a data play, which has four-dimensional data. You have the what type of data audiences, you have the viewership of the audience, you have what they consume basically, when they consume it, what time of the day, and where they consume it. We mastered that, so we can now first create audiences, run campaigns, and then bring the same data sets that started the campaign to do an attribution, that they see the ad and that they expose. So we do that. When you now link that to a price, an advertiser has two single objectives. One is reach the right target. Two, measure the efficiency of the reach. Did I reach them and did they do something with it? One is find the target requires data. Two, the attribution requires data. We cover that. We try to make it simple from a pricing perspective. We try to price one single CPM that includes all that advertising experience, from creating the audience, media plan across multiple screens, run the campaign, and measure the attribution of that campaign. All that is included in one single CPM. We don't want to make it difficult to the advertiser to pay 4 times for 4 different things. We say it's the market price of the CPM. You get the advantage of all the other components. Our hope and our objective is to get the advertisers to understand that advertising should not be a very complex or difficult thing to do. It should be clear, concise, and that's where we put the data to educate and to help the advertisers find the right segment and the right targets. And second, the experience of from the moment you found the target to the time you activate should not be too long and should not be difficult to do. So we try to do it all in one-stop shop. Our goal is for the advertisers to start thinking that there's a different way to do advertising. It doesn't have to be done the same old way that we always did, which is try to work with different data sets, different players, try to buy inventory in different aspects and different silos, and then try to stitch on the back end the efficiency of the campaign. There is a different way to do it, but they have to change the mindset. The way we talk to advertisers today, we say the new way of doing advertising is about data usage, is about automation, and it's about changing your mindset. If you still believe old ways apply, then that's not going to help advertising nor the advertisers.